Okay, I know what you guys are thinking. Why am I back in the military base when I stopped back in the Astrid Manor? Because we have the lockpick, we can now get a few things that we couldn't before, such as this. I believe these are, oh, handgun ammo. I thought it was going to be arrows for the bowgun. I believe we can also unlock this. No, we can't. Okay. So there are 2 more areas we can check for items now that we have the lockpick. I'm going to meet you in the basement for our second item that we can get with the lockpick. Cutting ahead. And here we are back in the basement. There were acid rounds that kind of taunted us. And now we can get them. It's very important that you get them now, because after we head back to Alexia's mansion, which is where we're headed to next, we won't be able to visit many of the areas of the island. I'm just saying, I'm not going to spoil things. But now I'm going to meet you all on the first floor of this area, where the skeleton portrait was used. Cutting ahead again. And for this, we get a first aid spray. There might be a few other areas we can visit and use a lockpick in, but this is all I remember. Anyway, meet you all back in the safe room in Astrid Manor. And now that we're back here, I might as well start the part like I intended to. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil Code Veronica X. In the last part, we did a lot of stuff. We got the gold Lugers, we found out, we somewhat met Alfred's twin sister Alexia, and we also visited her manor and a bunch of other stuff. In this part, we're going to be returning to the manor and continuing the game. I also forgot to mention that we saw Wesker in the last part. So, first things first, you're going to want to carry the earthenware vase. And I believe that's all we're going to need, actually. Yeah, and we also visited the concentration camp and gave Rodrigo hemostatic medicine. And I think that really covers just about everything important. So, first thing, you're going to want to check this. And there is something inside. And that is the Queen Ant. We have the King and Queen. Next thing you know, we're going to find a Squire or Jack Ant or something. And unlike before, there are now zombies in here. This is a good place to check out our handgun upgrade. It's firing at a much faster rate. And I think I'll just show off auto fire here. Really eats up ammo. I don't recommend using it. If anything, it's just worthwhile for the better strength it has. It's not really that much different now. Damn it. And I'm gonna probably want to take out the banner snatches now. So let's equip them. Was that a crow? So let's get up here first. I think there are herbs right there, which is another reason why I want to take them out. I don't know why they're taking 3 arrows. They should be taking only 2. That I remembered them only taking 2. I don't know. This should be a green herb. I guess not, then. Now, we don't have the lighter, but there are only zombies in here this time and no bats. I have no idea what happened to them. Maybe the zombies ate them. Oh god! Whoa. Running zombie. Can't really see the blood, but I'll take the word for it. There are probably zombies in here now, and I don't really care for that room now. Okay. Whoa. You're running a lot more often now. It's taking me off. It's really catching me off guard. That was a bad idea. Okay, that works. We're also probably going to be using the grenade launcher a bit more in a bit. Ooh, this is not going to end well. Okay, never mind, I thought I was going to get grabbed, but I guess not. That should be all of them. Oh, you're still alive. Oh, he's actually crawling. That's interesting. Well, not really. I don't know how those missed. That's weird. That's interesting. I didn't even know that if you bring zombies to a certain point, they'll actually start crawling. Never really seen that in this game. I'm gonna want to put the king ant. Oh, I actually did this out of order. We want to go to the other room and then this one. And I'm guessing that room is Alfred's and the other one's Alexia's from the look of it, because, you know, king, queen. And I think her room has more dolls or something. Yeah. Use this and we're gonna want to take the record. Let's see, can we? I don't think we can go up there. Relieving looks auspicious. Although, I'm guessing Alexia and Alfred are probably not here from the look of it. They're probably... I don't know where. I couldn't begin to tell you. It sounds similar to the tune that the piano was playing back in the Astrid Manor, after you put the piano piece. I honestly have no idea what the song is. That is one big ladder. They have a carousel? Okay, it's official, this family's spoiled. Alfred, you're one lucky mofo. Let's see, we have a dragonfly. That brings up horrible memories of that home video. Ugh, that was creepy. Let's check this out. They attach the wings and... Okay, we're gonna put that there then. It looks like an ant, and I'll be honest, I have never been a fan of carousels. They've always, for some reason, creeped me the fuck out since I was like a little kid. Before I ever watched anything horror-related. I don't know why. Maybe it was just the music, the fake animals. I didn't even see anything horror-related, so I don't know whatever scared me about it. I don't know, maybe it's because I was forced by my parents or something. This is an odd place for... Actually, no, this makes sense that they have a typewriter in here. But yeah, I've never been a fan of carousels. I just don't know why. Maybe it's the music or something. Wow, that's crazy. Rebecca Chambers is probably eating her heart out at that because she graduated her college at the age of 18. Speaking of which, anyone have any idea what happened to her in the series? Because, well, all I know is after 1, mechanically she doesn't really make an appearance. She is in Resident Evil 5's Mercenaries Reunion mode, but that doesn't really count. Although, I guess that means Capcom does still care about her character. We could see a reappearance from her, actually, because they brought back Sherry in Resident Evil 6, which, in my opinion, it actually looks like a pretty solid game so far. It doesn't look that great. I'm, in particular, not a fan of Chris's gameplay, because it doesn't look like there's much horror, and instead there's more action. But Leon's looks pretty good, and I guess Jake, who looks like a pretty good character, in my opinion, he seems alright as well. Esmond, I mean. Although with me, it seems more like a mixture of Leon's and Chris's. Leon's would probably be like more like Resident Evil 4, and yeah, be like more Resident Evil 4 but with a partner, and it looks like Capcom actually got the partner AI right, or at least just the idea of having a partner. Because the partner characters seem all interesting. I mean, Sherry, you know, I've always found her a decent character. Helena actually seems to be really interesting in my opinion. Piers seems okay. I'll talk more about this when we head back, when we're done here. I'll talk more about this on the way back to Ashford Manor, because again, this is probably all we can do here.
Claire Redfield, hold it right there. We meet each other at last. A pity I must say goodbye so soon. I am Alexia Ashford. For the pride of the Ashford family, I will kill you.
Wait! What's going on?
Steve! A secret door!
After her!
Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
Well, at least Alexia has actual aim. She actually managed to hit, but only after 1 blood. And her dress... I have no idea... What?
This must be...
What? No!
Wait a second. What just happened?
So there never was an Alexia after all.
You mean he thinks he's 2 people? Okay, that's it. Let's get out of here.
The self-destruct system has been
That freak!
activated.
He's trying to blow us up along with the entire facility. Come on, we gotta get to that airport.
Right.
Okay, so... It's a bit confusing as to what exactly just happened. Yeah, there apparently really isn't an actual Alexia, I mean. I've been pronouncing her name wrong, I know. We saw one in the videos, and we also saw one in the... We also saw a portrait of her and stuff, and some mentions. I don't know, maybe Alfred's been having this really effed up cross-dressing fetish for a long time? I don't know. But this brings up another interesting thing that I want to talk about, but I didn't really want to spoil things. A lot of people say that this film is based off Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. Now, if you guys don't know what Psycho is, it's a fairly notable film, like the way Hitchcock went about it. Like, for one thing, the protagonist actually died. What the heck's this? Now, anyway, the protagonist dies early on, so instead the movie focuses on figuring out how she died and what and all. The setup's kind of similar because the antagonist doesn't actually exist. The antagonist is... The protagonist was staying at a hotel owned by some guy and his mother, and the antagonist is believed to be the guy's mother, because she kills the protagonist. I don't really remember the names, besides the fact that the guy's named Norman Bates. But, yeah, the protagonist is killed by the mother, and a private eye investigates, and he's killed by the mother. But we see and hear him, we see the guy, Norman Bates, talking with his mother a lot, but we never actually see them talking together. Like, we hear him trying to move her, but nothing more. And it is then later revealed that Norman has been cross-dressing as his mother this whole time, and pretending to be her, because he can't really live without her. So it's possible there might be an Alexia? Or maybe it's just a figment of his imagination, or maybe she died when he was, like, younger, like at the age of 10 or something, and he's been basically cross-dressing as her because Alfred probably needs her in order to survive, and that was his way of coping. I'm just throwing things out there. I don't think we really need anything, actually. But yeah, and also the fact that the mother lives in their mansion, while Norman doesn't. And us hearing the laugh when we're about to approach the mansion is similar to when you first see the mansion in Psycho. Now, most of you probably haven't seen Psycho because it's a pretty old movie. They made a remake of it, which sucks, but...
Claire! Those must be the remaining survivors.
We'd better get out of here, too.
Right. Let's go!
Alright, we're making our escape, finally. But anyway, now the music in the movie is very notable. Most of you have definitely seen Finding Nemo. The music when Darla appears, that is taken from the scene when the protagonist is killed by Norman Bates' mother.
We gotta get to that airport.
I recommend you guys watch it, and generally any movie by Hitchcock. He is a really great director. And like a lot of his movies are very notable in the way he goes about them. But I knew for a fact that Psycho and Veronica were probably related after I saw the movie, because I was thinking, wait, where have I seen this before? And then I kind of put it together, and I'm like, oh, that's where, from Psycho. And that's all I'm going to really talk about there. It's interesting, though.
Self-destruct system has been activated.
It was very interesting, and I think the zombies respawn. That's fantastic. Oh, God. Oh, fantastic, I missed. Can you stop missing, Claire? That'd be nice. I also wonder why we never saw the survivors. Like, besides that guy who was killed by the Bandersnatch. Actually, might want to start conserving my ammo a bit.
Your self-destruct system has
Because
been activated.
I am fairly low, actually. I mean, at last part I was like, wow, I have over 200 ammo. But here, I'm fairly low.
Your self-destruct system